In today's video, we'll talk about some of the best picks in solo queue for the month of November 2023. These heroes were chosen based on the official data from the developers, original server and advanced server updates, and also feedback from former and current Immortal players. These heroes were grouped according to their primary roles officially listed in the game, not the lanes nor areas they are ideally played in, and are not sorted according to how good they are, since a lot of them are equally effective. And finally, we'll also share some recommendations for each hero that will certainly help you gain more wins. If you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like, share, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. As long as healer supports are part of the meta, so will be Basha. He is the best hero when it comes to dealing with supports that rely on healing abilities, thanks to his passive skill that allows him to cast life drain on enemies hit by his skills. Minotaur's dominance will be retained thanks to his ultimate's immense range. He is currently the tank with the widest control effect area, which can be greatly effective in dominating the game or coming back from a losing battle. His first skill is also very useful thanks to its ability to knock multiple enemies airborne within a wide area, making Minotaur a threat as early as level 1. Edith is a very unique tank thanks to her ability to deal tremendous damage without the need of buying any damage items. She is very flexible and can be effective as an XP laner or roamer. Her early game presence is a bit underwhelming though, but once she reaches level 4, the situation will most likely be in her favor. Brody is a marksman with a well-balanced skill set. He can deal tremendous damage, has decent mobility for a marksman, and can also stun enemies foolish enough to step within his range. Thanks to his overall ability, he can avoid ganks orchestrated against him and escape unscathed or leave the opposing hero face-planted to the ground. Bruno is a marksman with tremendous critical damage potential. His kit is also fairly complete. He can dash, stun enemies, and knock them back as needed. His range is also fairly longer than other marksmen, making it challenging to lane against him. Ixia is a marksman that performs very well in team fights thanks to her skills that are all capable of hitting multiple enemies. Her ultimate also has a very wide range capable of dealing tremendous damage to all hostile units within its fan-shaped area. For a marksman, she also has decent HP sustain thanks to her passive that allows her to regenerate some HP when attacking heroes with 2 stacks from her basic attacks. Fredrin is a hero that is not just tanky, but is also excellent in pursuing escaping prey. To make matters worse for his enemies, with enough crystal energy, he can deal tremendous damage against them, flipping the tides of battle easily. Martis is a solid choice since he has a good balance between mobility, crowd control, damage resistance, control immunity, and damage. He also has a very dynamic build path, allowing him to be effective in different playstyles and roles. Terizla is still an excellent choice, especially in a meta that is dominated by healer supports. In such a meta, it's important to have a tanky hero that is also capable of dealing damage. Terizla's second skill is what makes him great. With its wide range and 3 phases, it can really become a useful tool in team fights. Not to mention his ultimate that can pull multiple heroes towards one location, making it easier for the team to defeat multiple enemies easily. Kadita can cause a lot of people to fear bushes thanks to her ability to automatically delete almost any hero. She also has good mobility and control effects that can be useful in both team fights and duels. Valentina may not be the most powerful when it comes to damage output, but her ultimate that allows her to copy any ultimate is what makes her great. She has decent mobility, decent control, and has very good range that can be useful in team fights and laning. Noveria is the sniper of the mage class. Her range during the early game is unrivaled thanks to her second skill. She is also very slippery thanks to her phasing ability that allows her to move through any obstacles. To make matters worse for her enemies, her ultimate is capable of slowing and revealing enemies within a ridiculous area, which can be useful not just in team fights, but contesting major objectives as well. Angela is an amazing teammate thanks to her ultimate that has global range. With her help, almost any situation can be flipped towards her allies' favor. She also has a very annoying control effect thanks to her second skill. Florin's ultimate is very unique since it makes her allies immune from life drain. This means items like Dominance Ice, Necklace of Durance, and Sea Halberd are not as effective against Florin's healing abilities. Having Rafaela in your team feels like all of you have the sprint ability thanks to her second skill that not only heals nearby allies, but also gives them a temporary bonus movement speed boost and slow immunity. She's the type of support hero that not only greatly improves her allies' performance, she also greatly decreases the enemy hero's effectiveness in battle. Nolan is a hero with tremendous burst damage. His extremely low skill cooldowns also allow him to dash around the battlefield with ease while also leaving enemies baffled thanks to his passive skill that not only deals great damage, but also slows and vacuums hostile units. Joy is a very nimble, resilient and agile assassin capable of running across the battlefield with ease while dealing damage on multiple enemies. To make matters worse, she even has a cleansing ability which makes pinning her down pretty challenging for most heroes. Fanny is a hero that can easily win the game single-handedly, assuming you know how to play her. She can start taking heroes down at level 2, and has unrivaled mobility thanks to her cable technology. Her only weakness is her reliance on the jumble buff and lack of control abilities. But with such mobility and damage output, do you really need control effects? There you go. Those are the heroes that we think will leave a mark in November 2023. What do you think? If you were to replace some of the heroes here, who would it be and who would you replace it with? Leave your thoughts on the comments section below, and if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe everyone. Peace.